Yo, Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. JoJo, this week, we finally get to see who the user of Red Hot Chili Pepper is. And I will be fair, the user of Red Hot Chili Pepper, I believe his name is Akira, I forget his last name. It's Akira something. One second. Akira Otoishi, I believe that's how you say his last name. But from whatever I can understand, the guy's cocky as fuck, and that's something as proved like in an earlier well, actually in the past two episodes, actually, give or take with actually no, that was the last one. The last episode and also this one, to where is that him, Akira, and Red Hot Chili Pepper's confidence level is through the roof, and that is something that is getting him fucked up, and he really has to stop it. And he probably wouldn't have gotten captured now if his ass would have just kept in if he would have just kept on hiding, and then would have just would have just tried to send and would have just did what he did earlier, just absorbing all of the electricity from like the town. It would have just killed Josuke and Koichi like on the harbor. He could have easily done that from behind and they would have never even known. But it's so odd how even after all of that, I don't know why he like with him being able to move as fast as he can to get from seemingly losing to Josuke and then getting upon the ship to kill Joseph. It's kind of odd how that he didn't just hide out in the ship and then just send Red Hot Chili Pepper around somewhere, especially since Red Hot Chili Pepper draws its power from electricity. So even if he was hurt, they probably would never have found him if he would have just sent a Chili Pepper out to take him out. And also, I don't really know how he's gonna stop Josuke again, as I say this week after week, if he can freeze time. But but this one does kind of end in a very proper light, of course. With actually, I will be fair, I do like the ending though, because it does kind of come off as kind of sweet, especially since that they have Josuke finally getting to meet up with Joseph, and they do kind of hint a little bit at Joseph pretty much just busting the old man act just to fuck around with people. Because again, he is a Joestar, and this is Joseph we're talking about. He loves to fuck with people. He's liked it ever since he was in battle tendency. So it's a good chance that he's just doing that now to say, hey, do you know where my cane is? Just to fuck with people. And honestly, when he met Josuke, his cane, it's almost like he purposely broke his own cane just so that he could probably kind of have a moment with his son, versus when Okuyasu took out Akira, it's like his cane was still intact. So I think that so I kind of get the feeling that Joseph is kind of just playing this act so that he can kind of have a chance to, of course, get closer to Josuke. And this is honestly one of those episodes I do kind of like too, because, or at least it's kind of like an interesting reflection upon Josuke, because even for him, he also kind of reflects talking about, yeah, I really have no problems with Joseph, but I don't know him as a parent because he's never really been in my life, and they just kind of just throw this parental figure in my at me, and I'm just supposed to kind of just accept it. And at the end, even though he kind of does all that talk, he does still kind of accept Joseph. So that is a good thing, or at least seemingly. But until then, that is what I got to say about that. I'll see you next time on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.